So today I'm feeling a bit adventurous. So I'm going to attempt to make some butter because I just feel like it. So come with me into the kitchen. Let's go make some butter. All you're gonna need today is some whipping cream and a mixer. We're gonna put them together and then we get our butter. Let's do this. All right, let's get this process on the way. And go ahead and pour me some cream up in here. All right, so we'll start at the lowest setting first, and then we're gonna crank it up and make some butter. All right, look at that. We're at the first stage. This is the whipped cream stage. So if you wanted to make whipped cream, this is how you would do it. Just get you some whipping cream, put it in the mixer, and you got whipped cream. Now, once you separated the cream from the milk, and you're gonna continue to whip the cream, and then that's where you're gonna get the butter. Look at that. Take a look at that. We have butter, ladies and gentlemen. We now have butter. So the milk at the bottom there, that's buttermilk. And then you have your butter right there at the top. So we're gonna separate that right now. Look at that. I want you to see that. Look at that. That nice butter. You're gonna get that. It's nice and hard. It's really hard. It's like, look at this. Turn it into a ball. We want to squeeze out all of that buttermilk inside. So I'm gonna get all this out of here. Grab yourself a cheesecloth or a very thin towel, and then fold that in. I don't have a cheesecloth, so I'm just gonna use a very thin towel here. Wrap this up, and we're gonna wash it. I'm gonna add some water in the ice. Look at that. See? You know the water's coming out white because we still have some buttermilk inside, so we're gonna get all that out. Sweet. Look at this. Look at that. Going to add some pasta stuff inside. So now what's left in here, that's some buttermilk. You can use that to fry your chicken, I don't know, put it in bread, something. So I'm finished making the butter, and I have buttermilk. So now I'm going to go make a bread so I can butter my bread, and I'm going to use the buttermilk in my bread. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna get that buttermilk that was left over from making the butter. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of yeast in here. Then I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of sugar. Let the yeast rise for 10 minutes, right? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some flour to the bowl. I'm gonna be adding about 5 cups of flour in here. Salt. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. What we're making is a baguette, right? So can't wait to dig into my bread and homemade butter. Stay tuned. bread is finished, I'm gonna grab my butter, and then I'm gonna have a piece of bread and butter. After that, I'm gonna be making some fresh Alfredo sauce. It's the pasta that I'm about to eat, so stay tuned. Coming right up after these messages. Fresh Alfredo sauce straight from Sandy's kitchen. Okay, so the baguette is done. We're gonna go get the butter that I just finished making, and we're gonna put that together and put it in my tummy. I'm gonna get some baguette and some butter. Moment of truth. Homemade baguette and homemade butter. Taste. Oh. What? Oh. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm done. Alright, so now I'm gonna be making my own Alfredo sauce. So let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to be using the same butter that I made earlier to make my Alfredo sauce. 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of cream. I'm gonna add in half a teaspoon of salt. A 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. Dried basil. Get that in there. Yeah. Look at that. Woo. Then we're gonna add in 2 cups of Parmesan cheese. Alright, let's get the pasta in. Dinner is served. Homemade baguette, homemade butter, homemade Alfredo sauce. It's time to dig in. What can I say? I wish I could share, but let's go ahead and try the Alfredo sauce.